Yeah, so very good morning to all and happy Republic Day to all. So am I audible to online? Please type in the chat box. Okay. Yes. Yeah, please come in. So let's start our journey. Okay. Thank you. Same to you. So as usual, hope it reminds you about your childhood days, that as you go to your school and then you get chocolates or whatever it might be. And but here by default we have to study because we are not kids now. We just have to celebrate as an official, and then after we have to concentrate on our work. Yes. So as usual, yesterday we started our things, and as I told that why the grammar gonna be very important to that extent, and why we have to learn the grammar, and moreover we are going to learn the grammar in terms of practical use, as even we have discussed that in case if you want to become a politician, there is a particular grammar for that. In case yeah, how many of you are PUBG players? PUBG or Free Fire? No, from online? No, Free Fire, PUBG. Okay, any video games? Okay, good. Very nice. So Apex Legends, okay, very good. X player, no worries. So there is one particular tense for them as well. Dedicated. So dedicated only to the video game players. Okay, and especially the PUBG players. Apart from that, even as I told you, okay. By the way, how many of you like the horror movies? Most of you. Okay. Good. And okay, even in online we have the people. Good. Conjuring. Okay. Good. So even there is one particular tense which is dedicated. I mean the script. Only by using that particular tense you have to go through. So are you aware of which particular tense it is? So even though now I hope you are getting, even though you are done with your tense, but you are not aware of which particular tense you have to use in which particular situation. So I hope now you are getting a little bit of idea that how our course gonna be. Yes. So even you gonna become a script writer as well. Even if you want to proceed with a different career, yeah, please come in. Even you can proceed by default. If you like to play PUBG, even you have a particular tense for that. And apart from all this, how many of you like traveling? Traveling, okay. So there is a particular tense dedicated for the travelers. I mean, even you can make a vlog as well by using that. Any vloggers here? Okay, very good. No vloggers? Everyone knows what is vlog? And by default, even you may watch YouTube. Okay. So in the same way, the different scenarios and the different situations that I'll take you through, not only by tense, even by using can, could, may, might, and other things as well. So we'll see all those things. And before we proceed, today we'll start with introduction. Okay. And before introduction, I would like to call anyone so that we can have an interaction with them. So who would like to come? Yeah, in case of online, even though if you'll speak, it will not be audible due to connections. Okay. But once if we start with the different batches, I mean online and offline, then we can. So moreover, as I got the information that the first it will be held for the online, and later batch will be for the offline. So those who are in offline, they'll get 1 more hour to take rest or even to take breakfast. Okay. And most possibly by next week, we are going to proceed with our regular classes. Okay. Yeah. So who would like to come? Only to introduce. Yeah, come. So please clap for him. Even your friends from online. Speak loud.
Hi friends. This is Biswajit from Bihar, and
After that, from Bihar, completed.
I completed BCS in 2019. Now I am learning in MCA, pursuing MCA. My hobbies are internet, searching internet, surfing internet, and watching movie and play the cricket. My goal is become a software engineer.
Anyone else from this side? Come. So after this, like I'll let you know how to proceed and why to say my name is or myself or whatever. So for the timing, those who are from online, even you can type in the chat box.
Hello friends, good morning. My name is Deepak Patidar. I am from Chittorgarh, Rajasthan. I have completed my graduation in MLSU University, Udaipur, Rajasthan in BCom stream. Or my career goal is I want to become a web developer, and my hobby is reading new books and learn new tricks. Thank you.
Yeah, from the girls. So you don't want job? See, if it would have been possible that if you could learn just by listening, boys has guts. No, even they have guts. No one? Yeah, what's your name? Come, Jyoti. Clap for her. Come. See, as like Nikhil is saying, boys has guts. Then you have. Okay. And then after, like one chance to them. See, as they are desperately waiting for their chance. And in case like if Nikhil might be true, in case. No? Come. Very good. Clap for her. And Nikhil, even they have guts. Okay.
Good morning, my friends. My name is Parvati. I am from Karnataka. I completed my MCA in just 2022. My goal is software engineering. I am learn here Naresh IT in Python course.
So see, even you don't have to worry whether it's right or wrong or whatever it might be. Just like in case if you can build the confidence, yeah, you want to come.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Good morning, all of you. Jai Jagannath. Myself, Ranjit Sahu, from Odisha, Bhadrak. And I came to Hyderabad to study Naresh IT in IT sector. And I have a small family member. My father, mother, and as brother and sister. And I completed my BSc degree in Utkal University in 2021. And I want to be a software engineer. Thank you. Thank you all.
Very nice. Clap for him. So, yeah, from online. No one? Yeah, Nikhil. Let me check. Wait. Okay, Soumya. Yeah, Soumya, just try to speak.
Hello, sir. Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, she's speaking, but she'll not be audible due to all these connections. Yes. Oh, no. Just try to speak now.
Am I audible, sir?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, she'll be audible to the online people. But in case of offline, like once if your offline batch starts, then she'll be audible. Okay. Okay, so I'll give the separate chance like individually once your session starts. So just have patience for 1 or 2 days, and for the timing, even you can type in the chat box. Okay, your name and from where you are and what you have completed. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So shall we proceed with our introduction then? Okay. So how to introduce? Okay. Because of 26th Republic program. Okay. Come in. See, so before we proceed with our introduction, there is something which is written. What is that? Technical, which is 15%, and soft skills 85%. What does it mean? What's the meaning? Anyone from online? So what do you understand by that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other perception? Mm-hmm. As I'm asking, like, what is the meaning of this technical 15% and soft skills 85%? Okay, so as Rishikesh, she says soft skills are more important than technical skills. Okay. Anything else? No. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Is it? So technical means what do you say? Educational and experience, and soft skills means personal. Okay. So soft skills is non-technical. Okay, very good, Share. Good. So let me tell you the meaning, and actually it's a data which is given by Stanford. Everyone knows Stanford. So in such universities, more and more they do the research, and as they have done the research on their alumni, alumni, don't know. Alumni is like the one who completes their graduation or post graduation from the college, and as they achieve the great heights, I mean the great success, So they become the alumni. So are you the alumni of your college? Yes. Okay. So what you have achieved? For example, we could say Satya Nadella is an alumni. Okay. So as they have done the research on all the successful people, those who got graduated or those who got their post graduation from the university, and they just posted one question that out of 100% between technical and soft skills, to what extent you vote? I mean the number of percentage, I mean amount of percentage to technical skills and to the soft skills. And this is the data that they got. So to the technical skills, they voted only 15% and 85%, as you can understand the importance. But what we do, almost since our childhood, we spend not only 85, 90% of the amount and the time only for the technical skills. Is it? Even we learn math, science, social, chemistry, whatever the things it might be. But by default, it plays only 15% role. And whereas hardly we spend even 10% on our soft skills. It's nothing but your communication skills, even on your personality development. And at last, as you can see the difference. Even today, what like whoever the CEOs are working in the like MNCs, including the CEO of Adobe or even the Google or even the Microsoft or whatever it might be, they are not good at technical. They are quite good at soft skills. It means they have spent lot of time on their soft skills. And that's the reason they are making more and more money out of that. So almost like even you people might have spent 80% of the time on technical skills, including your BTech. Yes, and before that, if you might be from math stream or bio stream or commerce, again you have spent on your technical, even in your 10th as well, in your 9th, 8th, whatever the lower classes. Good at technical as well. Who told you, Fayaz? He is not that good at technical. He is only okay because there are experts in technical. Okay. So it doesn't mean that he has to be nil. Okay. Even in case of Steve Jobs, everyone knows Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs was not good at technical, but he was quite good at soft skill. It means soft skill is not only communication. It comes under your thought process, your problem solving, how you design the things, all these things, it comes under soft skills. Whereas your technical skill is nothing but whatever you learn, the Python or the other things. So only the knowledge of your technical skill is enough. But in case if you are expert in, even the, the so-called Larry Page, everyone knows this person? Larry Page. Who is Larry Page? Founder of Google. So Larry Page was, or even he was quite good at that time. But even though he knows that I'm not good at soft skills, then he has assigned the things in 2014 to Sundar Pichai. And now you can see where the Google is after 8 years. So it moreover, it matters that who is the CEO and to what extent he has the knowledge. So it's not that to what extent you have the technical. In case if you are quite good at technical, what you'll do more and more, like to an extent you'll develop the the so-called the technology. But if you're good at soft skills, you'll manage all the technical people. And if you can manage all the technical people, then they'll work for you instead of working individually, and you'll guide them right direction. So in case of let me take one more live example. In case of IT industry, I hope you might be aware of the managers. So what's the work of a manager? What they do? They don't sit and do programming. What they do? They just manage. And moreover, they used to guide to the employee. I mean, even the team leads as well. They just give the command. And for them, like even they take more amount than compared to team lead or the employees, only to speak. Getting the point? So it doesn't mean that they don't have any idea regarding the technicalities, but more or less, even if you become a manager and if you stop working or if you stop programming for 3 to 4 years, you may lose your command, but even you may gain the command on soft skills, like how to manage the things. So moreover, what I meant to say is that all the great people or all the people, those who are at the like higher positions, they are quite good at soft skills when compared to the technical things. And even in case of your interviews as well, the first thing they're gonna check is your soft skills, later on the technical skills. You know this fact? If you gonna speak in English, if you gonna groom yourself, later on they'll guide you, or even they'll train you on the technical skills. Even though you might be wondering that, okay, I know Python, so definitely they have to recruit me. No, they're gonna provide you the training again. But in case of English, in case of communication, in case of soft skills, they'll not provide you the training. By default, they think that you are good at. Got the point? So start working on this from now at least. Okay. If you want to get a very good package, only then. If you just want to get like if you want to be like the other people, then it's up to you. Okay. So now you got the difference, the technical and the soft skills. So it's gonna be more and more important for you. Now let's start with our introduction. So in case of introduction, and this is not the introduction that you have to proceed in your interviews. During the interviews, like even we'll add on few other things in this. Whereas the general introduction, it's gonna be even if you meet any senior, or if you attend any wedding, and if you just meet your uncle, or even the person who might be equal to your grandfather or any senior person, then you have to proceed with this general one. And in this, like I'll let you know what are the importance and why we have to grade them, and why we need to proceed with the name first, and why not the place, and why we have to tell about the qualification and other things. So the first thing, as you can see, is greetings. What do you understand by greetings? To welcome. So if you say good morning, what does it mean? So are you welcoming someone? You are wishing them. It means you are showing a kind of gratitude or like the respect towards them. Yes. Then followed by, we have to proceed with name, and then the place, your qualification, hobbies, and if required, goals. You know, moreover, not now, like as you people have grown up, during your childhood, you might have seen that in case if you go to your relatives' home, the first thing they ask, okay, as like your father might be asking to you, or might have asked, okay, like please introduce yourself to uncle and to other relatives. And then at last, they used to ask one question, okay, so what do you want to become? And all the time you might have said, I want to become an engineer or even doctor. Apart from these two, no other. Any other? Okay. In case even you might have told that I want to become a scientist. Yes. Anyone who told or who had a wish during your childhood that I want to become a scientist? No? No one had? Okay. Good. So now, okay. At least like job mil jaye. So, you know, slowly the things it changes. Because even in case, not now, in case like if you might be in your school days, and if you would have told that I want to become a singer or a dancer or an artist, then immediately they'll come to you and they'll give all the suggestions that if you want to become a singer, there are many singers who are singing on the roads, and even you will be one of them. Or even if you say that I want to become a dancer, then again they'll show the right path, that don't become, because you are going to spoil yourself. So it's better you can become an engineer or a doctor or whatever it might be good. So by default, like even you have chose your goal that I want to become an engineer. Later on, you understood that, okay, it's not that easy to become an engineer as well. Yes. So now even you have decided, like even you might have changed your goal that instead of being the software engineer, any engineer is okay. I mean, any job by default. So slowly the goals, it changes, you know. So let's see, the first thing, it's greetings. So according to time, let's say if you are attending for your interview and if it's in the morning, then by default you have to say good morning. Or if it's noon and after 12 or after lunch, then you have to say good afternoon. In the evening, you have to say good evening. Let's say if you're going to proceed with your interview by 10 p.m. in the night, then what do you have to say? Not good night. Why no? Bye. Okay. So except these three, in case like if you are attending for your interview, and even if you have the interviews, it gets scheduled by 10 p.m. as well. You know this fact? In case of campus, are you aware of this? Even they used to conduct their interviews by 10 p.m., 11 p.m. as well. And even it goes till 12 as well if it's required. It just then gonna be like 200 or 300. And even you might have learned that, okay, whenever you meet someone in the night, you have to say good night, but you should not. The moment you say good night to an interviewer, what he'll say? Thank you. Okay, yeah. Sweet dreams. Okay. So according to the scenario, you have to proceed good morning, good afternoon, and even in the evening, if you are going to proceed, even if it's night, you have to say good evening by default. Clear about the greetings? Okay. Even you should not say hello, how are you? The moment you meet your interviewer, first of all, you just have to greet, and you have to greet with a smile. It is very important, and I hope everyone knows how to smile. What is the difference between smile and laugh? Huh. Yeah, from online, like what's the difference between smile and laugh? Huh. Huh. With sound? Hmm. And laugh is? Okay. Awkward facial expression. Okay. Yeah. So from online, anyone can tell what's the difference between smile and laugh? Just type in the chat box. So, the moment if you laugh, the interviewer may feel embarrassed because they may understand that, okay. Okay. So smile or laugh? Adil? So as usual, like always carry this thing and it helps you a lot. Smile is response, laugh is react. Okay, good. And even it's a research which is done and even told by the NASCAM, one of the dean of NASCAM, and what she said, I quote, we are happy to recruit a 10th class pass out or a 10th graduate with a smile rather than recruiting a PhD candidate with a sober face. And you can understand what's the importance of smile. Even in case like, I hope you might have been to a bank. Everyone, nowadays you are not going, I guess, but in the past, or at least to a railway station, or moreover to the hotels or the restaurants. And the moment they meet you, they just greet you with a smile. And then you feel very happy. Oh, like this is very good hotel. Even though you may not order something, but by default, you understand, okay, the dishes might be good and the ambience is quite good. But if they just ask, okay, what do you want? Then what you'll do? Immediately you'll change your mind and you'll come back. That, okay, this is not the right hotel, even though they may serve the good food. But even in case of, if there might be any grocery store and there might be two grocery stores. The one, like even they both sell the same products, but the one he always shows the smile and he always greets you. but the other person, he just asks what you want and he just gives you the thing. So always, like, even you'll tell others as well to go to the person who always smiles and who always greets you. So by default, even in doing this, you don't have to pay any amount, but it will pay you back. So the same thing you need to proceed. It's like always, the moment you open the door, you have to say good morning, and that too with a smile. Okay. So then after, we have to proceed by saying my name is. Why my name is? Even though people, they may say myself, this is, it's, I am. And as you could see, I have written, don't use all this for. Why so? Any reason? In your introduction, you should not use myself, this is, it's, or I am. Any reason behind this? Don't know. Yeah, from online. No reason. See, you know what is the meaning of self? Self means, okay, and myself means, okay, referring to yourself. It's informal. Okay, let's say if you say myself so and so, but in case of IT sector, casually we can say, okay, so in IT sector, we work in a team. You are aware of this fact? Like, no one works individually, they work in a team. Let's say if a project is assigned to you, you have to work with at least 3 or 4 members, but you can't say that I'm working alone. Or even if you have done the project, you should not say I have done alone or myself I did it. You have to say we. Getting the point? Even in case of like the 2011 World Cup, Dhoni never said that I'm the responsible for this match. He said we as a team won the match. Yes. So even in any organization, people, they follow we. They don't follow I. So even here, the moment you say myself, it shows ego. You know what's the meaning of ego? How many of you have ego? No ego? As we said, don't hurt my ego. What does it mean? Self-respect, obviously. And the meaning of ego is I. As a Sigmund Freud has written in his book, as we said, don't hurt my ego. It means don't hurt me. And if you'll hurt me, then whatever it might be. Okay. Huh. So by default, and even the second reason why you should not use, because it makes the interviewer feel uncomfortable. The moment you say myself, immediately they'll understand that, okay, if I gonna recruit this person, even in future, he or she will say myself or I did this by myself. So by default, they understand your mindset. Getting the point? So try it not to use. And the third reason behind this is, in case if you belong to any brand, I mean Ambani or Adani or Tata or even any other brands, Birla. Okay. So if you belong to any brand, then you can say myself. Myself Tata, myself Ambani. Getting the point? So that people, they could recognize you. But as you are a common human being, I hope, anyone who belongs to any brand, Airtel, or Geo or something else? No. If you have the title, then you can carry, because in case if you don't get the job, by default, you have your own. Okay. So in case if you have any brand, then you can proceed. Okay, I mean you come from that brand family, then you need to. Myself, I'll let you know, Avinash, what to use. So these are the things. What you have to say, my name is. Okay. So first, let me tell you like what are the things that you should not use. Then I'll let you know what we have to use. Next is, so now you understood why you should not use myself. Okay. Next is this is. Why we don't have to use this is? Any reason? Even people, they say like, this is Suresh, this is Naresh, this is Ramesh. Have you heard? But we should not use. Any reason? Very good. Clap for him. Good. So this refers to the non-living things actually. So in your class 2 or 3, I guess in first class you might have studied. This is a chair. That is a table. This is a fan. This is a bottle. And if you say this is Ramesh, then Ramesh is not a thing. And even Ramesh is not, his value is not equal to water bottle or chair. Do you think your value is equal to chair? No, you are far superior than that. Yes. So even though if I compare you with the iPhone, you might be like quite superior than that. Yes. But if you say this is and then followed by your name, then by default, you are like measuring yourself with chair, table, even laptop, whatever it might be. So whenever you use this is, think about. Got the point? So people, they use as they follow the trend, but grammatically it's wrong. Okay. They always say, even the HRs, they say, you know, it's like 1.5 years ago, while I was taking the sessions for the HRs, as they said, like this is, then I asked them why we have to use. Even they don't know the answer, you know. They say like everyone is using, even I'm using. So if everyone is going through the trap, even you will go. So you have to understand. Yeah, mainly like those who come from the IIMs and the IITs and like the from few of the like prestigious institutes, they are aware of the reason because they always try to find out the reason. But others, as usual, those who come from the ABC colleges, they just follow the flow. Whatever people are using, they just copy and paste. So I would request you not to copy and paste. Okay, as it is. So try to think about that. Okay, Nikhil. So lots of people, they say that's why they are at the same place. If they think, then they may transform. Next, like what about it's? How many of you are Instagram users here? Don't worry, I'll not ask your IDs. Yeah, in online? No one? Okay, good. So even in as you post your photos or whatever it might be, everyone, okay, very good. So as you go with a caption, you know, it's rock star. What else? As you post your picture and then you write the caption. It's rock star, it's a stylish star, something else. Nothing? Only these two? Huh. Hi, you write? No. Dad, little princess, okay. Huh. As you write, it's and then followed by all this. Apart from like whatever it might be. Yeah, boys, you don't write anything? No caption? No post at all. Okay. But the reality is not that. Every day you may post. Who knows? Rocking star, yes. So it's rocking, rock starring star. Okay, whatever it might be. So as you write, it's and then followed by whatever the star. Okay. And you know, I would recommend not Papa Cup. Okay. So very good. So as you keep on posting, and even you may use it's. And you know what does it mean? If you say like it's rocking star, what's the meaning of that? No meaning? Previous demo links. Okay, so I'll just provide you the admin's number and you can collect from him the links. Okay. So at the end of the session, please remind me. So as usual, like if you say it's, and even it we use for the non-living things, you know, like it is a chair, it is a table, it is a fan, it is a light, whatever it might be. And the moment you say it's rocking star or it's rebel star or it's whatever, okay, the princess or the prince, it means you are comparing yourself to non-living things and you are nothing. Getting the point? And even it's always Ram Charan. Okay, good. So whenever you proceed with these things, just think twice the moment you proceed. Okay, because you are going to compare yourself. Even sometimes, you know, even few of the students, as I saw, and I just asked what's the meaning. Even they don't know the meaning, they just say that, sir, like we felt very new word, that's why we have written. And don't ever do that. Like if they find any word that might be so complicated and it may seem like quite good, they keep on writing that word. It's like, you know, there's a word called supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Are you aware of this word? So as like one of the student, like he heard and he said like, I would like to keep this as a caption. So even I'll let you know all the like longest word, okay, in English, and even there is even word called floxinoxynihiliplification. Are you aware of this word? Okay. So there are certain words, even though people that don't know the meaning, then by default they use. And you know what's the meaning of floxinoxynihiliplification? It means worthless. And as usual, like as they heard and they have written, then I said, please try to understand the meaning and then you can proceed. So even in case like, please don't use it's. Okay, you should not. Then we have I am. Why we should not proceed with I am? As we can say, I am Ramesh, I am Suresh. Huh? Not name. Why we should not use? Let's say if Charles comes to India and if he asks like, who are you? Or if he says like, what's your name? And the moment you say I am, then by default he'll understand that. If you say I am Ramesh, then by default he'll understand that, okay, Ramesh might be occupation. So if I ask who are you, then you may say I am an engineer or I am a student. But if you say I am Ramesh, then what I'll understand? So Ramesh might be any profession, and even Charles will understand the same, that okay, he is very hardworking person. Even along with the software job, he does one more job that is known as Ramesh. And by default, he'll misunderstand the things. So in case of English, like there are certain things due to which the misconception or the misunderstanding it arises. So try always to follow the rules and it will help you out. So here as we have, in case if I ask who are you, you may say I'm an engineer, you may say I'm a doctor, or I'm a trainer or a teacher, whatever it might be. But if you say I am and then your name, and if I'm not from India, then by default I'll understand that it might be a profession. Getting the point? So now I hope you got why you should not use all this. So what you have to use apart from this? So you have to use my name is, as simple as possible. Even if you're gonna hear the great speakers across the world, they just start with my name is, even though they are quite good at English, but they always follow the simplicity. And even you have to follow. Got the point? As your parents have given very good name, so try to use. Why you gonna use it's and this and other things? Got the point? Sure. Then followed by the second, my name is, yes. Then you have to proceed with the place. As we have seen, first the greetings, then name, and then place. Okay, do one thing or else. Okay, I'll give you the time once we are done with all this. And at the same time, I'll forward all these things in the Google Classroom as well. Okay. So next is place. So why we have to tell about our place? Any reason? What is the significance? Yeah, from online. When like once it's created, I mean by next week. Okay. So why we have to tell about our place? Like I am from. Why? Why you have to tell in your introduction? In case of your interview, by default, you may write in your CV. Then even you can say like if they ask, tell me about yourself, you can say that it's there in my CV. Yes? No? Okay. Any reason why you have to tell about your native place? No reason. So see, since your childhood or since your class 10, you have been using all these things. But as you are not aware of, to highlight. So if you highlight your birthplace, what is in it for me? Any reason? Let's say if you say from like if you say if I am from Hyderabad, then so no bias in IT industry. If you are intellectual, if you are genius, then you are in, even though you belong to any place. So now let me tell you the reason. Yeah, from online. Anyone who could answer? What might be the reason? Like why we have to tell about our place? See, the reason is as simple as possible. And let me tell you. As you say, I am from. It means indirectly you are going to proceed with your culture. And in case of IT industry, we follow the diversity. I mean, unity in diversity. In case of IT industry, we celebrate all the festivals, including Diwali, including Christmas, including Ramzan, like all the festivals. There is no bias. And the moment you say, for example, like I am from, is there any? So as you say, like I am from someone like Jharkhand, Odisha, okay, Jharkhand or Odisha. So by default, being the HR, I have to understand that the culture from where you come. The reason behind is that, let's say, in case of how many are from Hyderabad? Local? No, AP? Okay. From North? Okay, quite. So here comes, okay, AP, good. So let's say, what's your name? Prasanna. Okay. So if Prasanna got the job in Delhi, okay, and it's not mandatory that if you are from Hyderabad or if you are from AP, so you'll get only in AP. So as like she got the job in Delhi, and as usual, like during the Sankranti, and by default, she would like to come to her hometown. Whereas in case of Delhi, like they proceed with only one day. Okay, not more than one day they proceed. In case if it is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then she may get 3 days, but at least she would like to have around 10 days holidays so that she can come back to her home and she can meet all her relatives and cousins and everyone. And Sankranti used to be one of the like great festival for the people, those who belong from AP. And at the same time, like what's your name? Viswajit. So Biswajit, like he got the job in, let's say, Chennai. Whereas in case of Diwali, by default, he would like to go back to his home. Whereas in Chennai, only one day they celebrate Diwali, but he would like to celebrate Diwali for 3 to 4 days. And by default, like he would like to go back to his home. So in these two scenarios, if like as they belong to the different culture, and by default, the HR or the company has to understand that, okay, during like in her case, during Diwali, she would like to compensate her holidays. During Sankranti, he is ready to compensate his holidays. So during their festival, like I would have, like I have to provide the holidays. And the moment the HR understands that, okay, he belongs to this place, she belongs to this place, then by default, they need to understand that, okay, during this particular time, they may ask me to grant the leave. Getting the point? So indirectly, you are saying about your culture. And by default, like when to proceed. In case if she doesn't get the holidays during Sankranti, so next year, she will switch. In case if he doesn't get the holidays during Diwali, then. And by default, who is going to bear the loss? Company. As they have spent a lot of resources, again, they have to recruit some new person. Again, they have to train them. And already they had the resources. Getting the point? So this is how the reason it goes. So as you say, I am from, it doesn't mean that if you are from Hyderabad, so I have to give you more respect. If you are from some village, so I have to give you less respect. Okay, it doesn't mean that. It depends on this particular thing, the culture. Clear? Then after, like we have at present, I am living it. Why we have to tell this? It's the casual thing, and mainly like those who are experienced only, they have to code this, not in case of freshers. So any reason? Availability is more. Okay. Let's say if you get selected, then even you may give party. No? Like if I say you are selected, then you may say, okay, then today evening we'll have the party. So obviously, it deals with not the availability. For example, in case of experience, mainly they proceed. And in case of freshers, like if you seems to be very genius, then they may offer this. Let's say if you say that everyone knows High Tech City. Okay, you might have been to High Tech City, I guess. High Tech City and Gachibowli. When you know Gachibowli? Okay, so these are the two major places where all the IT industry is located. Okay. So let's say if you just say in your interview that I am from this place and currently I am living at Amirpet, or not even Amirpet, like some far place, let's say Secunderabad. And as you came for the first time to Hyderabad and you are not aware of, you only know the Secunderabad, and then you came to High Tech. So, and later on, what you did, as you got the job, then even you have shifted to High Tech City. So whereas being the freshers, they offer you around 25K per month. And let's say if you have taken your apartment in High Tech City, so what is the room rent? At least like the basic, it starts from 15K. And if you're gonna spend 15K only for your room rent, and in 10,000, you may or may not compensate, is it? Okay, 10,000. Yeah, approx, let's say. So being the HR, as they find that, okay, you are being the genius, and even they feel that, okay, I don't want to lose this person. So they'll suggest you that, okay, see, like as you are from so and so place, I mean, if you're from Gwalior or if you're from Delhi or whatever, so there is a place called Amirpet, which is nearby. And over there, you can have the affordable prices, even including the room, including the food. And moreover, the people from the same place, I mean, from Delhi or Gwalior, who are working in our organization, and even they stay at the same place. And like after the interview, like I'll just meet you with them. Then after as usual, you'll feel very happy that, okay, they are being very friendly with me. And by default, they have the very friendly nature. And even moreover, they think about my expenses as well. But actually, they are not thinking about your expenses. What they are thinking? They're thinking about their resources. That if I could recruit this person, then he will be as an asset to me. So it's like a win-win situation. And that's the reason, like if you say, I'm staying or currently I'm living at so and so place. I hope you are getting the point. So these many days you have been just keep on saying I am from this place, as you are not aware of the reason. But even one more thing, the blunder mistake what people they do, I belong to. I would recommend not to use this. Or even they say I come from or I am coming from. So let me write here. You should not. Okay. Don't use. Why you should not use? I belong to. Any reason? What is the meaning of belong to? Don't know. As you said, the car belongs to me. What does it mean? Yes. So as you say, like I belong to. Getting the point? Community. Yeah. So not only community, like you are the only person who belong to that particular place. And it shows the possession, you know. I mean the selfish attire. And mainly like if you even show yourself that I'm being selfish towards, that won't be good. Okay. So try not to use I belong to. As you have to say I am from. When people they say I come from, what does it mean? I come from. So like you are the person who came from Andaman and Nicobar. So it doesn't mean that you come from any island. You are from a place that might be quite beautiful. Okay. So you just have to say that I am from that place. But if you say I come from that place, it means that place might not be that good. And you are being the genius or you are being one of the great person. Even people, they say I am coming from. What does it mean? Don't use, that is what I'm saying. Okay, don't use all that. And what you have to use, as I'll let you know, I am coming from means right now, like in the morning, I boarded the bus or train and directly I landed up for an interview. Okay. So मैं बस चढ़ा और directly यहीं पे आ गया. Got the point? So don't use all this. So what you have to use? I am from. Okay, this particular thing. You need to use I am from. At present, I am living at. Getting the point? Everyone? And as usual, you got why we have to use. Sorry. So do one thing, just Google Classroom is not yet created, Arif. So just note down this format once. Noted already? So it will be sent, the Google Classroom code will be sent by the admin. So this is the general introduction. In the interview, it will change. Okay. So in case of interview, like once if we'll proceed with the interview skills, then even we'll add about your project, about your strengths, about your like key skills, I mean the technical skills as well. So each and everything. So this is gonna be the general introduction. Okay. So this particular thing you can use anywhere. But about your project, you can't tell to your cousin or to your seniors. So even it has not started, Avinash, and you are talking about when it will complete. Okay, so it will take 2 months approx. I mean 50 to 55 classes. Okay. Demo link, it will be provided by the admin, and I'll just let you know his number. What happened? Fan? So just 5 minutes after that, like online timing, yeah, it will be from 9. So once it starts, it will be from 9 to 10. No, not from tomorrow, like possibly from Tuesday we may start, I guess. Okay. Whereas like by Monday, you can complete all your registration process and everything. So till Friday, we may have the demo sessions, I guess. And those who have missed the demo sessions, they can collect the link. So even in case of your friends, those who have missed, so they can collect the link from the admin. And then you can complete everything, your registration, everything by Monday. And then from Tuesday, as usual, we can proceed with our regular classes. Okay. Or even before that, we can start in case. Tomorrow there is class. Who told you there is no class? Okay. Every day, like you have only one question: there is class or not tomorrow? Okay. So if there will be no class, you will be informed. Okay, Avinash. Yeah. So next is in case of greetings, what you have to write? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah. According to time. Yeah, please make a note of this as well. No, Shalja, not. So this gonna be the early batch. So rest all the batches are placement batches. Done. Last day, the admin will inform you. Okay, so related to the admission and the registration, all the things, and even the timings, each and everything he'll inform you. Okay. Yeah, and the queries related to the class, I mean, if you have any queries in any topic, that you can ask me. That you should not ask him. Okay. So why we had to use greetings or all the things. Done, everyone? Then like even note down this related to place. What did happen? So now you got why you have to use the place. I mean, I am from. Okay. So by default, people, they may use I belong to, or I come from, or I am coming from, but you should not use. So then after we have something related to your qualification. So why we have to tell about our qualification? Any reason? Even you can say that in case of my qualification, I have written my 10th, 12th and graduation in my CV, including the percentage as well. So what's the reason? It defines? No. So in case of, let's say, anyhow, if you go for your interview, you carry your CV and even you may hand over to the HR. So they can go through. Yes. So then what is the use? Okay, let's say even if you have started. So what you have to use? I have completed my graduation, is it? Or even people, what they use? You use, I have done my graduation. I did my graduation, or I completed my graduation. But I would recommend you not to use all these three. Any reason? Don't use. What's the reason? I have done, I did, I completed. Instead of saying all this, you just have to use I have completed. So it's good. No? If you say that I have done. Okay. Before I tell you the answer, by the way, how many of you have done your graduation under pressure? I mean, as your parents have pressurized you, your cousins, your relatives, even though you want to become something else, but under pressure, you have done the BTech. Yeah, you can go through the Google Classroom. Okay. See, in case of notes, until we don't get the Google Classroom, you will not get the notes. So for the timing, you can just note it down. And once the class starts, so by default, Google Classroom link will be created. And through that, you can have the notes. Okay. And each and every notes I'll provide over there. And when it will start? So once the movie starts, so by default, the tickets will be checked out. And then after you can watch the movie. Okay. And even you can take the notes out of that. Yes. So anyone who has studied or like done the BTech under pressure? So everyone, like by yourself, I mean, with your own interest, is it? No under pressure? Okay, 2 participants. Good. So it's like I have done. I mean, at the end of the 4th year, if you have done under pressure, then what you gonna do? After completion of your BTech or graduation, you just go and hand over your certificate that, see, I have done my graduation, and take this, and now I'm gonna do my work whatever I like. So that is what the meaning of I have done. Whereas I did, especially like I did, it belongs to those who have the backlogs and those who proceed with that. Like during your BTech, any backlogs? No? Okay. So those who proceed with that, like at least 5 or 6 or 10 backlogs, they can say that I did. I mean, at any cost, I completed. By hook or crook. Even first, then later think about our future. Okay, very good, Nikhil. And most of the engineers, they do the same. As they do the engineering first, later on they think about their future, and that too in their 4th year, I guess. So as usual, like the moment you got into the 1st year, you might have thought that, okay, now I will become the great engineer. And the moment you enter into the second year, you come to know that I just want to become an engineer. And before that, I have to clear all my backlogs. And in the third year, you just think that at any cost, engineering ho jaye. Okay. So I did it used by those people. Okay. I did it any cost. And at last, even you can say I completed my graduation and I don't like to proceed with my post-graduation. If you say I completed means, getting the point? So I have cleared all my backlogs. I done everything. I completed. And the moment you say I completed my graduation, it means no more interested to do post-graduation. Because again, if you'll enroll for the post-graduation, again, 1 or 2 backlogs, again, you have to clear. Lot of burden. Huh? And along with that, even you have to learn some Python, Java, and other things in order to get the job. So by default. So this is the reason why you should not use I have done or I did or I completed. So what you have to use? I have completed, and I have completed is a present perfect tense, which means you have completed and by your own interest. It's not someone has pressurized you. Okay, if you feel that someone has pressurized me, then you have to say I have done. Okay. And the moment you say I have done, the HR may understand that you have really done. Okay. Then after we have something called, is it right to say I have completed graduation? Is it mandatory to use my? Yes. How many of you say without my, the sentence is right? Even if I don't use the word called my, the sentence is right. Yes. Okay. Shiva says the sentence is right. Others? How many of you say the sentence is wrong? Just check it out, the subject, verb, and object. What is subject in that? I have completed. I is the subject. Okay. And verb? For MTech, what you have to use? Graduation or post-graduation? What you have to use for MTech? Post-graduation. Okay, Samir? I used in the first, so no need to use my, obviously. So by default, you are saying it's wrong. Why it's wrong? It's right. I is the subject, have completed, gonna be your verb, and rest of all the things will be your object. What is mistake in that? And moreover, you are using I. I have completed graduation. So I have completed others graduation. So by default, it's not like the 3 idiots that you are studying for someone else. Is it? Your I hope you got your own degree, is it? Have you studied for others? No. Then by default, the moment you say I have completed, it means you are talking about your own degree. Yes. So any reason? But I would recommend you to use my, even though at the beginning, as I told you, that in case if you use my, it shows the selfish. But here I would recommend you to use that. Any reason behind? Even though without using the word called my, the sentence gonna be absolutely right. No reason. See. Okay. So it will even take 5 to 10 minutes. So before I tell the reason, or else tomorrow I'll tell the reason. For the timing, you just have to find out why we have to use I have completed my graduation. Okay. And by the way, like in case if you proceed with the qualification, what you have to say, Like I have completed my graduation from name of the college, then followed by place and in the stream, whatever the stream, you know, not the water stream. Okay, your branch. So whether it is mechanical, civil, computer science, whatever it might be. And don't say CS. What do you have to say? Computer science. If it is EC, don't say EC. You have to say electronics and communication engineering. Don't say EEE. Electrical and electronics. So don't use the shortcut like as you use in WhatsApp. Instead of saying what about you, what you write? WhatsApp. Okay. So don't use the WhatsApp language. I hope everyone knows the difference between WhatsApp language and the interview language. Okay. So during your interview, you should not use the WhatsApp language. Clear? And moreover, one more suggestion, don't tell about your percentage during your interview. And I'll let you know why. In case if you tell about your percentage that I have completed my graduation from so and so college and in this stream with an aggregate percentage of 92%, then immediately, no, they'll not say anything. They'll keep on asking the questions because you have hurt them. Yes. And if you hurt them, by default, they will hurt you. Because who knows, even they did not get 92%. And even in case if you say in the stream with as I'm a gold medalist, if you say, or I was sorry, I'm the topper of my university, then by default they will give you the promotion. Okay, so don't ever say about your percentage. The moment you say, they may get hurt, and by default they'll say that okay, if you're topper, then what you're doing here, please go and join Microsoft. Yes. So like you are like overrated or overqualified as well. So in detail, we'll discuss all the other reasons and then followed by hobbies and about the goals, why we need to proceed. And then followed by that, we'll call few of you to proceed with the introduction. Okay. That was good. Okay. Thank you, Nikhil. So let me provide the admin's number. Those who are new to the class, I think it is 799-799-7808. And his name is Mr. Rajesh. And you can just ping him on WhatsApp and just mention the course, I mean, related to spoken English. Okay. So the actual course may start from Tuesday, I guess. Okay, the regular classes. So before that, in case if you can complete all your registration process, whatever the things it might be, and I hope you know, in case of offline, where to go and register. In case of online, like even in case of offline, if you don't know, then you can directly contact this person. So he will share you, Amir. So just note down this number and just ask him. No, so don't call him. He will not receive your call. Only WhatsApp. Okay, only WhatsApp. So it is, I think the number is right. So only WhatsApp. And his name is Rajesh. Yeah, any other queries related to today's class? Anyone? No queries? Qualification, like I'll tell tomorrow. Before that, I will tell in detail tomorrow because as okay. Before qualification, you'll not come tomorrow. Okay. Because as everyone has online batch timings, it will start from 9 to 10, and for offline it will be 10 to 11. So there are many more things related to qualification. So only I have given you the 10 to 20%. Rest will. Yeah, before that, related to your home, and I mean the place, and about your my name. Tell me. Okay. Okay, when the time starts. By default, no afternoon class. Okay. So in afternoon, we used to have the placement batches. It will start, yeah, mostly from Tuesday. So in case like by default from 5. Okay. Because till 4:30, even we depend on the schools. So most of the schools, they wind up by 5. But even if it is 4, so by default, say good afternoon. No, 12 to 4. 12 to 5, sorry, not 4, 12 to 5. 5 to, no, not till morning. Till midnight, obviously. Okay. And if it is 2 a.m., yeah, rarely it happens, Rarely it happens that you're going to attend your interview at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Because rarely, like, rarest of the rare. Time online. Okay. In online, like, it will be most 10 to 7. What is this? Office time. Yeah, office time might be 10 to 7, I guess. Not possible to attend. So it is 9 to 10. Okay. So you can wait for the next batch then. Okay, Bharat. Yeah, any other queries? Ten to 11. Or else even it may start 9:30 to 10:30. And is it good? Okay, so once I'll ask, because the timing which got allocated, 8 to 9 is better for all. 9 to 10. Okay, if you are saying 9 to 10, if you are saying 8 to 9, few of them they'll say 7 to 8. Okay, 5 to 6 as well. Okay, so by default, it will be like from 9 to 10 online, and 10 to 11 will be for the offline. Okay. In case any changes, so it will be changed for only half an hour. In case it might be from 8:30 to 9:30 or 9:30 to 10:30. Okay, but mostly like the offline will be held after 10. Okay, because even you people have to take your breakfast. But in case of online, they may take their breakfast, but not during the class, because it's mandatory for everyone in case of online to switch on your cam, and by default you have to learn. Because if you'll just switch off your cam, then by default you'll learn anything. You'll not learn anything. Okay. So we can eat anytime. Okay, you can, Nikhil. Only like those who are in offline, they can't. Any other queries? No. So tomorrow we'll further proceed with our introduction, and related to qualification, I'll let you know, and why you don't have to proceed with other things, and why you have to proceed with my. So no other queries. When will be the next batch? Possibly after 1 or 2 months. Okay. Only attend online class. No, even we have offline as well. See, those who are in online or those who are in offline, I hope you know there is also online. And those who are in online, even you have the liberty to attend in offline as well. So this thing you have to decide at the beginning, because in middle, if you'll decide, and if you think that I'll attend online and I'll attend offline, so at last you will get nothing. Okay, so just maintain. Yeah, the time is fixed 9 to 10 for online. Okay. Yes, not 8 to 9. 9 to 10. For online, it is 9 to 10, and for offline, 10 to 11. Clear? Offline building address, Manjira. Manjira beside hospital, Aster Prime Hospital. Monday to UDP? Acha, UDP. Okay, so the UDP building you can. Yeah, Monday to Saturday it will be. Okay, so thank you all. And once again, a happy Republic Day to you all. So celebrate, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Before? Same. Even tomorrow we have the same timings. Yeah, thank you all.